Okay, here we go. So it is off to the ancient sanctuary. We've given everyone a few extra points. Checked on this stuff, yeah. Go to sleep. Go sleep, go sleep, go sleep.
Did Noko tell you anything more about the village, other than red trees everywhere?
Noko's not great with specifics.
We'll just have to think like gestrels then.
The dance begins. Witness the flame.
Fuck, cannot get a mark on this bitch. There we go.
Doors of chroma, open! Elements dance. Feel storm. Brace yourselves. Brace yourselves.
Finesse and grace. I'm ready. Void takes everything.
One.
For those who come after.
The romance is flowing. Let the ink flow. Doors of
Go on, be ice, not light. Ice, not light. Nope, that was light.
Void takes everything.
Excuse me.
Brace yourselves.
Void, take everything.
We'll do the exterior stuff afterwards because I'm gonna need Sail and the party to kill the guy over there. Excuse me.
That's a lot of red trees to search.
They must have some sort of track or trail leading to the village.
Wait, I hear something. It might be Nevrons. Be careful, okay?
So yeah, this is right here. This could be an example of an enemy I can't kill. I'm only going to have so much time to kill him. Gomage might get him, maybe, but there's a fair chance that I won't be able to kill this guy before it's too late. Before he runs away.
A storm is coming.
We can slow him down even further than he already is,
Lightning dance!
but there's a fair to middling chance that we are not going to be able to do the damage. Maybe.
Time to hit big. Void, take everything.
Let us stay here.
Make your stuff a little bit more useful.
Strike quick. Okay.
Time to hit big. Witness the flames. Ready to go.
love you to bits, but you're out of the party as soon as I get better. Keep sky breaking him. We'll use Gomage later in the fight. I don't want it to just remove him, but if it looks like she's going to make it out of here, then we'll try Gomage on him.
The dance begins.
Overflowing with energy. Lightning dance! Okay. Doors of chroma. Open!
Blades shout. Witness the flames.
For those who come out,
Let me flow. Chroma is flowing.
Let's see what Gomage does then. Might kill him. I don't think it will. Or maybe. Ooh.
The dance begins.
Ooh, that's not good.
We take everything. Let's dance. That's better.
Don't think we're going to be able to physically kill him in time. If I had Sal in the party, yeah. Because she could do the big attacks. Ah.
Better. Lightning dance!
Time to hit big.
That was a defensive Gomage. Let's try a... Just trying to get a fucking mark on him. God damn it. Okay, we'll try an offensive Gomage. I wanted to try a virtuous one, but couldn't get a fucking mark on him. 16 million. Almost got him halfway.
Void takes everything.
He's stunned. Okay, we'll try him.
Grace.
Please mark him. Thank you. Now the mark stays on, and we Gomage more health off of him, hopefully.
Out of this canvas.
Ooh, that was a good chunk. There we go. There we go. Okay, okay, now we're cooking.
Feel the embrace of fire. A storm is coming.
virtual stance from a
Time to hit big.
stanceless.
Witness the flame. On guard.
Put myself into
Get out of this campus.
virtual stance from a defensive gamage. Not very good. But then she can do burning canvas, which will that much burn should do some solid damage.
Let the ink flow.
Time to hit big. Void takes everything.
There we go. Wow.
The dance begins. Get out of this campus.
Turns out we've got to gamage the shit out of this guy. Alright, Gustav. Do your thing. Basically fill up the fucking gradient meter.
Come on.
You don't realise how weak Gustav is until you do a times 100 HP playthrough and you realise that Gustav is fucking useless. Bless him. Love him to bits, but yeah, it's not very helpful at the moment.
Better.
Let's shine. Void takes everything.
Okay, and we should be able to gamage him for the win.
Get out of this campus.
Lune's dropping Hell and Lightning Dance and Sky Break, and
This will be
Mael's there with like Pyrolyze and Burning Canvas and Gustav's Homage and Gommage. And then there's Gustav. I've got some sparks. I can throw a little bit of lightning. And yeah, there's a picto down there, but I have absolutely no need to pick it up. That's a burning mark. I mean, his best move is probably Strike Storm, though overcharged, a fully charged overcharge should do more than that, but it varies.
I don't see
I think they mean us.
So essentially he serves the purpose of shoot weak spots, apply defenseless and powerless, though fucking Lune does that on first turn anyway. Maybe break some.
Now is our chance.
Yeah, should probably have Gustav go first, but then that makes her first turn kind of redundant. Right, guess who doesn't like fire?
Embrace of
Yeah, you don't like fire. You can also apply a decent amount of burn. She's going to add even more fire. We're going to gummage our way into... I might kill him actually. Yeah, killed him, okay. Interesting. You've got to figure out what the game considers a weak enemy. Now I would argue that, especially in like Act 1, that enemy is more difficult than the Petonk that we just fought. Like the first time you meet each of those, in the game, this guy's definitely harder than the Petanque. But the Petanque, the Gommage just did damage to it. This guy, it killed. That's why I'm not a big fan of using Gommage in these fights, because it's, you know, these guys have hundreds of millions of health, and I'm trying to, you know, work out good ways to get through their health. And but, you know, how long does it take me to build up 3 Gommages, essentially? It's a little bit broken. It does have, in that respect, it really is the most powerful move, because you can just remove the vast majority of enemies from the fight, essentially.
They're less complicated.
You get the bigger damage numbers from Siel. Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of using Gommage. I don't mind, like, when there's a fight that's got like one big enemy and 2 little enemies, I don't mind using it to remove the little enemies, so I can use everyone else to focus on the big one. That feels not too broken, but using it on the big guy in the middle or something, it's just like, well, okay. What was the point in putting it to a times 100 HP, you know? Again, picto I don't need, but I'm just so used to these routes and how to pick everything up. Where are you? Oh, you're down there. Where are you down there? I'll get you on the way out. There's a enemy and a picto there. There's money. No, I think there's a lumina point here. Now you might be wondering, why am I not going for his weak spot? Well, this guy has 2 moves. One of them, he lobs lightning at you, and the other one, if you destroy those things, or one of those things, he attacks with a hidden blade. Attack with a hidden blade is a fucking pain in the ass to parry. It just, you don't know when it's coming. It even makes a little shling noise, and you're like, oh, here it comes. No. That seems to be not associated with the move in any way, shape or form. It goes shling and then waits, and then out comes the blade. The lightning that he shoots is telegraphed, much easier, and you can parry it. So there's like between 3 and 5 AP. Do I get double AP for everything? So between 6 and 10 AP that can be picked up by everyone, and a massive amount of damage on the counter. Yeah, you don't have fire, so more fire for you.
Feel the impress of fire.
So, like, I mean, the only other abilities he's got are powerful and recovery, and then there's these. So his best ability is Strike Storm. How much damage can you do with Strike Storm, buddy? 844,260. Wow. 2 million, 1.3 million, 1.3 million. Like 1 million. 19.3 million, and back to Gustav. So we go, okay, overcharge, which is his other big ability. 600,000. So I mean, it's just like, oh, okay. do that so she's got a 50-50 chance. In fact, if I put on... No. If I put on... You... I mean, you should have a fire-based sky break. Or fire break. Yeah, there we go. Catapult thingies. Trying to put a mark on him so that I can do Gustav's Armage and go into virtuous stats. It doesn't need the mark on it, but it does increase damage to marked targets and it doesn't remove the mark, so the mark's ready there for, well, Gustav, I suppose. So that was one of her lower hits and it was still the same as the most that he can do, but if I do shooting, hitting 670 is about the same as overcharge. So now we'll try and mark him. He's already burning, but if we can mark him, and I can use as much AP as I need for that, yeah. And now we do a fire break. Follow that up with hell. And then she's set up for a virtuous burning canvas with 300 burn.
We can take everything.
For 15 million. And then we go more fire. And Gustav's like, I'll help. Burned. Pretty resistant against lightning, but it's all numbers. It's all critical hits as well. Okay. But then, like I say, you know, I can just garbage him at any point. And like I say, I mean, it's one thing to do an attack that does X amount of damage, and that's what kills them, rather than an attack that just removes them. Like, okay, this is why... This is the difference between End Slice, which will do billions, and Gommage, which will do hundreds of millions. It's the fact that when I do this, see how much health he's got, 145 million, which means that that did 145 million damage, is the biggest hit that we did in the entire fight. 19 million. It doesn't even count it as damage dealt. We did 99 million damage to him and then garbaged him. So it's why I'm not a big fan of using it. While I'll always argue that Sael is far more powerful. Yes, she can just remove mobs at will, but Sael kills them, like builds up the damage numbers and flat out kills them with one hit rather than just removes from the fight.
Let the ink flow. Feel the embrace of fire.
So the reason I always want to get attacks on them is because it applies defenseless or greater defenseless and greater powerless. Defenseless and powerless mean that they take 15% more damage. No, they take 25% more damage, and they do 25% less damage. But greater powerless and greater defenseless is an extra 15%, so they do 40% less damage and take 40% more damage. So that's why, you know, defenseless is a. You got 42, you got 46 for your first up. So actually, you're probably going to be the one I most want to kill. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go march the guy on the right, and then we're all going to focus on the guy on the left. No, we're not. We're not. We're going to... Again, you kind of want to keep the gun on him. But his fucking sword attack is a bitch. 84, 70. Yeah, let's focus on killing this guy because the other guy's much easier to parry. See if we can get a fire break out of this. Oh, well, no, we can get a fire break out of this because we know how to do that, yeah. Make sure that it's 2 fire stains, 1 light stain, 1 earth stain. Oh, I hate this move. I got it, wow. So, if you check through my YouTube videos on the channel, or the live streams, you'll find that not that long ago, a few months ago, I did all kinds of different challenge runs on this. No items, no pictos, which was fucking brutal. That was one of the most difficult things I've ever done. But one was counters only. So, oh god, I was in this place for so goddamn, not this one, Ancient Night Sanctuary, against 3 of these guys. I was there for so long trying to learn their counters because these got a couple of interesting moves, to say the least.
Void, take everything. Blades shut.
Should have marked him.
So much potential. Feel the embrace of fire.
I'm ready.
Dodge Kassan.
Wow. Never been good at parrying that one. Got it twice in a row now. I mean... Can overcharge him. Can mark him. Oh, we can mark him, but just not soon enough.
For those who come up.
Woo!
A storm is coming. Feel the embrace of fire.
going to keep setting up fire breaks. It's sky break, but it's based on whichever element you have the most of. So, as kind of like a constant self-reminder, I guess, I refer to it like in this fight I need it to be fire, so I call it a fire break. In Flying Waters there are a lot of lightning weak, so I call it like storm break, or ice break, or earth break, or light break, which is just sky break. I applied burn with Gustav's Armage as well, to be fair. Let's see, 302. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, yeah. And you got a mark on you. Oh yeah, man, Sile will be so... wanted and needed. Okay, you're going to take your turn and immediately remove defenseless, so we'll put defenseless on you. Wish could have put a bit more burn on you there. Yeah. So he telegraphs what he's going to do there. It's subtle, but it's there. So he either does it on the count of 3 or he does it on the count of 2. But if he's going to do it on the count of 2, before he does that, he taps his sword on the ground twice, like just a little dink dink. If he does that, then it's 1, 2, parry. If he doesn't do that, then it's 1, 2, 3, parry. It took me a while to notice that little ding ding that he does with his sword, but he just very lightly taps his sword on the ground twice to let you know that he's going to be on the count of 2 rather than the count of 3. I think that's just a great little touch. Yeah, we're going to keep fucking burning canvassing you. That's probably the best move, aside from obviously Gommage. But I don't want to use Gommage. I feel it just because it's so easy to get a gradient. You know, I could use a Gommage on her first turn because she goes last, and Lune and Gustav can easily fill up a gradient charge, and that just completely cheapens the challenge that I'm doing. Sael doing 500 million damage or 1.5 billion damage, that's fine because I've got to spend 10-15 minutes setting that shit up. I got to work for it rather than just gone. You know, right, you're marked. You're marked. Who knows? Might even break this guy. Nope. Okay.
So much potential. Feel the embrace of fire.
Ooh, no, but Gustav's gonna break him. That makes him defenseless, and he's marked. Okay, we're going to leave that for Mael to play with. He's already marked. It's tempting. Oh, she can burning canvas him. Way too soon. Damn it! Oh yeah, oh yeah, there we go. On down. Fuck me. Oh my god. Alright, you make him defenseless to the other two. Yeah, you've got your overcharge, but it... What do you do damage to be worth it.
The enemy's dance.
So we do an underpowered hell. Let me do a crystal crush. Which normally is a great thing to fill up break bars, but not anymore. Okay, you got 220 spell on you. 36 spell on you. Oh, sorry, Gustav. It looks like you're going to be making him defenseless and powerless again, rather than using your overcharge. Maybe I should talk, see if I can break this, which I probably won't be able to actually, but we'll try. Actually, no, yeah, I don't think these have extra health. There we go. Right, so now you can see the other move that you have, which sucks. So you may have done one of the highest damage amounts there with the break. Oops, middle one. So I mean, he's resistant against it, but it's still good for 1.4 million damage down there. Ah, I accidentally pushed the trigger again. Didn't mean to. Wow, that was just the one. Okay. No mark.
Doors of chroma. Open. Good.
Gustav, you can break him. Oh, do you know what? You can do it with your ability. Oh, go on, look at you, Gustav, taking part in the fight and everything. Yeah. Fuck him up, Mael. Not with this move, with the next move. Wow, okay.
Overflowing with energy.
That was stupid. That'd be a light break. I won't really do anything. 6 mil.
Overflowing with energy. Of fire.
Make him powerless. A bit more burn on him for Mael. Obviously I appreciate that he's resistant to this attack, but it puts me into virtual stance and it keeps the mark. So that's huge. Just gonna get another go, I don't know. Let's roll a dice, 50-50, fire or light. The chance to potentially kill him here if it goes fire. Did go fire, didn't quite kill him. Oh, but you can feel it, can't you? In fact, offensive stance is probably enough. Yeah, it was enough, okay. Like I say, once we get Sile in the party, we can up our damage output even further. And then once we get Monoko in the party, it's going to be Monoko and Sael, and then either Mael or Lune. I can have Lune applying burn, doing elemental weakness damage at all times, which is really good for filling up break bars, or filling them up more than a regular attack.
Now's our chance.
You are going to take forever to break, aren't you? Probably. Crystal Crushing going to do shit against you. We'll see. I mean, there's a sliver. Let's just open with that just to see where it puts you. Right, okay, there is no way, and if this kills him, her, we're restarting the fight. Just putting that out there. Fuck off, man. Mimes are strong enemies. Mimes, I would refer to as strong enemies. Telling me a Gomage only does damage to a Petanque, but flat out kills a mime with 500 million health? Nah.
This will be useful.
No, I do not accept. That's what I mean, it just cheapens the challenge. What's the challenge if I can just like, right, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead. There we are. Look, I did it. Look how good I am. I want to say the break bar's going to build on the counters, but I don't think it is that much.
Those who come after.
Did I really do much break damage? I think it did. The break bar's building slowly. The burning canvas is getting stronger and stronger. It'll fill the break bar up more and more. better off just applying burn this way.
Let the ink flow.
Oh Christ, okay, this is going to take a minute. Really need to get through this ancient sanctuary.
Okay.
God, I just thought the gestural games. Fuck. I'm gonna have to bring my own to that. Siege, rinse and repeat. Guess of damage. Learning canvas. As I say, we've already managed to establish that Gommage just one hit kills them, but yeah.
Void takes everything.
Where's the challenge in that? Just apply burn, buddy. It's kind of all you're good for. Sorry.
Okay.
Try and get that break bar filled. Once it's filled, we'll be able to do some
Going.
damage to him. When you look at that health bar, I'd be doing in the same amount of time, maybe 10 times as much damage, so not really a massive amount in the grand scheme of things. But we've got to get through this break bar.
Careful.
Only got to get through it once. Wow, wow. Hey Jester, how you doing? You've got to get through her wall. Well, we're not doing marks today, okay. Wow, we're really not doing marks. There we go. Didn't help me. Fine.
You can't escape.
Such a weak attack, this. Yeah, it puts you in virtuous, but oof.
Void takes everything.
Okay, we're almost halfway through a break bar. Like I said, I mean, I can use overcharge. It's put a mark on him.
For those who come on.
Wow. This marking shot is a figment of my goddamn imagination.
Void takes everything.
best things to break bar.
Okay.
This is reminiscent of when I did the no picto run. No, what was it? Solo run. Solo run with Lune, because when you're in Summer Meadows you do not have the access to break anything. Gustav's the only one who can break at that point. And the mime, without breaking them, just takes forever, because until you break them they've got like 90% damage mitigation. 90, 95, something like that. So you get a 0 onto all of these numbers for how much damage I would be doing once that break bar's full. Once it's full and we've broken them once, then we do full damage for the rest of the fight, but it's getting there. Like a basic skybreak is worth 6 million. I feel like Crystal Crush is my best way, that or hell. Making shots and all that lot. Not doing a lot, but it's all adding up. Building up the burn to further increase the power of burning canvas. Eventually we'll break her and then we can really start to do some... Give me a god damn mark. What is the deal here? Yeah, now I'm down to... Now I've fired like 25 goddamn shots. Yeah, Christ. It's only mimes that's the issue with. When the mime starts to fight, it does that animation where it builds a wall, and that's what it is. You've got to break that wall, and that's their first break bar. Once you've broken that, then you can damage them normally, but that's the mime's gimmick. That's their little trick. It's not like that with anyone else that I can think of. You still do regular damage, but you can then have pictos where you do more damage on a stunned enemy, like a stun boost, which you pick up here in Ancient Sanctuary. I'll point it out when I get to it. It's right at the end of the dungeon. That'll increase your damage against stunned enemies. It just happens how mimes work. Mimes are like, nah, you got to break my wall before you can hurt me. And when they have times 100 HP in New Game +5, and because the break bar is directly tied to their health, it takes fucking forever. Oh my god, this is taking so long. We haven't even got to the point where we're actually damaging him. So yeah, I think Crystal Crush, Hell, and the old Skybreak is going to be the way to go. Get in there. I mean, yeah. Like I said, I mean, I can put Sails directly in the party now. Restart this fight and kill him faster, but we'll wait till we actually unlock her. Gustav, do your bit. I helped. It's a little bit weird to be using an attack called Gustav's Homage while Gustav is in the party. There we are. 614 burn on you. Excuse me. Oh, just my upstairs neighbours banging and shit. And not in a good way. Just making banging noises. My upstairs neighbours are aggressively noisy. Like, this woman vacuums her flat like every 2 days, and when she does it, she slams that thing up against the fucking sideboard. Bang, 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 bang. She's fucking hoovering. Oh, that moved a bit quicker than normal. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. Slowly. It's not like it's a case of once they break the break bar, the fight's going to be really quick. It'll be quicker. It's still going to be a good few minutes before we actually get them killed. Oh, your break bar is so close, you prick. Come on, Gustav's Armor, fill that break bar. It's right there. Fuck, it's still not there. It's right on the cusp. Right, Gustav, you get to break them. Surely. Surely you get to break them. Finally. Oh. Sit fucking down. God. Damn. Okay. AP. Let's hit you with a hell. Let's open proceedings. There we are. That's 8 million. And then we'll chuck a skybreak on you just to
Doors of Chroma.
see how. 11 million. Here we go.
Boy,
19 million. Well done, Gustav. You did over 1 million. So now we're not damage mitigated. We're not doing as much damage as we were when they were stunned, but we're doing far more damage than before they were broken. Which means we should be able to fill their break bar up again quicker. If you're weak to any particular element, so
Doors of Chroma. Open.
5 million hits never gonna hurt.
those who come after.
I think he does more damage with shooting than he does with that.
Avoid take everything.
Let the ink flow. The storm is coming. Doors of chroma. Open! This will hurt.
Avoid take everything.
Quite a decent loot to be fair. Just have that margin to burning canvas.
Let's keep going. Feel the embrace of fire.
He has no move that scales well for a new game plus.
You can't escape. That's better. Avoid take everything.
Adding the lower end 12,000, at the high end 29,000 I think we saw. So we're adding roughly 20,000 per hit with Stormcaller. It's not huge, but it adds up. Like there's an extra 100 grand almost. It's going to make, for this guy especially, obviously, now we can actually get some vaguely decent numbers in, kind of. Come on, you are fast. "14 shots, not a single mark." Jesus. Jesus. Get some really bad luck on getting the marking shots show up. I think that's going to wear out soon, actually. Let's refresh that. Okay. think we've done enough damage to call it. We can go margin now, because I want to make a cup of coffee and move on from the mine. So GG, I win. What are we getting there? Another couple of minutes. Half an hour, yeah. 33 successful parries, there we go. It was destiny that was the time I was going to end the fight.
Nice.
What have we here?
These are fascinating.
How do they even stand?
So once you've got the ability to break rocks, come back to here. There's a rock over here, you break that, there's a whole other area to this place. It's not a massive other area, but there is another section which contains a really, really useful picto. Situationally, for certain characters. Yeah.
Feel the embrace of fire.
Void takes everything. Blades sharp. Blades sharp.
Fucking hell, mark him, for Christ's sake. 1 in 5, not 1 in fucking 80. 20%, I know that doesn't mean that you're going to get 1 for every 5, but it should also mean that you should get 1 within 15. Do you know what I mean? It should average out that you get 3 within 15, but, you know, a string of bad luck, cool, maybe I got 5, 10 shots before one shows up, but when it's just like, oh, use all of your AP and not a single mark, you're like, come on, man. Yeah, we want to set up a fire break, don't we?
Feel the embrace of fire.
Do a low damage hell. Probably an even lower damage, but a couple of million. One, two. Ooh, did he tap his sword and I didn't see it? Apparently so. Make him nice and defenseless for... Oh, got a mark as well. Lovely.
Doors of chroma, open.
Certainly helps.
Feel the embrace of fire.
Void takes
right up.
Now is our chance. Feel the embrace of fire.
So yeah, an underpowered hell. A powered up crust of crush. That sets us up for a skybreak. Fire.
Careful, Maya.
Wow. Couple of misses there. Not misses, but not perfect.
Void takes everything.
The storm is coming. Doors of chroma. Open! So much potential. Feel
We're going to start breaking.
fire.
And this should do it. 1,000 burn.
Still speak. Void takes everything.
Yeah, finally, okay. Two successful parries, Jesus Christ. Yeah, so I can't break it at the moment. But once you've got 4 gestrals, boss gestrals, and open that, you're good to go. a damage turn. Set of turns. Okay, so we're going to have
We take everything.
20 million with that. Gustav's just going to Gustav, I guess. I did 1 million. Yeah, you did, buddy. Yeah, you did.
Feel the embrace of fire.
Void take everything.
So much potential.
Dance begins. Void take everything.
Take him down.
Dance begins. Void take everything.
I'm going to take a couple of minutes, make a cup of coffee. I think there's a flag just around the corner. No, yeah, there
This
is.
place is confusing.
They built it to make their village harder to find.
There's further up there. Okay, grab this item.
Nice.
And this.
63rd. Damn it. Damn it. I can't believe we crashed into this. Whatever this massive thing is. So much for Gerald's vaulted reinforced front plates. I can't believe we have to abandon the cars already. We're nowhere close to the paintress. I'll definitely have a concussion. I could have sworn I saw some gestrels running out of that thing. Definitely hallucinating. Damn it, Hector. I told you to slow down!
Oh yeah. Sometimes you get that. Oh, come off it. Oh. Oh, get fucked. Why aren't you catching that? If you can make that fucking jump, you can make this goddamn jump. Thank you. Alright, yeah, I'm going to make a cup of coffee, roll a joint, and then we will fight that guy. Yeah, back in a couple of minutes. Okay, well, I'm back, but I've got to roll up. Got 37 million chroma. Shit. Yeah, so obviously once Sayal arrives, we'll put her in the party permanently. She'll be an absolute mainstay in the main party. As for Monoka, when we get to him, and with Sayal in the party, we should be able to get to him. When we get Verso, he goes in the second party because of his immortal build. So it's just a toss up between Lune or Mael to be with Gustav as the backup. Probably Lune. Sorry, probably Mael. But then actually it's probably better to have Mael in the front so I can occasionally put Fortune's Fury on her when she's doing her burning canvas. Yeah, it's just crazy, you know, they're fully kitted out, they're doing decent numbers, but the numbers they do in a group are significantly less than they do solo. Have you at least got a fire elemental weapon that's got these sort of stats, defense and agility? What we got? Fire, corpso, vitality, agility, luck. It's less base damage, but because of the weakness it should be more damage overall. Oof. Maybe. It's going to be like an extra 25%. So like 2,250, 1,300. What did we have? 11,088. When we get to a flag, we might be able to adjust that. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be the best bet for now. Just so he's getting like a little bit more damage out. I mean, I could give him Cheetah, but I kind of don't want to mess with the build because the build is set up for Verso. I've already had to change weapons, but all the Luminas how I want it for Verso, so I'm just kind of... It doesn't really make a massive amount of difference to Gustav. It's just I don't have Cheetah on him, so he can't play twice. But I mean, with the amount of damage we need to do and the amount of damage he does, him playing twice doesn't really matter, if I'm honest. It's weird, I've done, you know, a regular New Game Plus, and Gustav was very useful through the first chapter, you know, I had no problems using him. But with these HP levels that we've got on the enemies, he just doesn't do enough damage. I mean, the most I've seen out of him, I think I did a 2.2 million on a counter at one point. His overcharge is lucky to hit 1 million most turns. Oh, bless him. I'm sitting here talking about him, and in the way his eyes is like, it's like he can hear me. He's like, yeah, I know, man, leave me alone. He's folding his arms, staring at me. Yeah, he just doesn't do enough damage. It's that simple. It's that simple. And yes, I could just gomage my way through all these fights, but again, if I'm going to do that, then I might as well just drop them back down to normal health. Do you know what I mean? Where's the challenge in just removing them from a fight one at a time? Using gomage on not weak enemies, you know, on bosses and stuff, great, because it's just a flat amount of damage that we can work on. Rather than just you were removed from the fight. So you'd think that this guy would count as a strong enemy, but he doesn't. Gomage works on this guy and I don't want it to, so I might gomage the guy on the left. And I will gomage the guy on the left and we'll focus on the guy on the right. Like this guy has like 200 million health or whatever, but when we finish the fight it won't show a hit for 200 million, 240 million, because that's not a hit, it's a, it only counts as a hit when you do it on a boss or something like that, because it doesn't actually just flat out remove them from the fight. Very, very reminiscent actually of so the Final Fantasy that got me into the franchise, the very first Final Fantasy that I played was Final Fantasy VIII, and I adore Final Fantasy VIII. Very, very fond memories. It's got a very special place in my heart. Selphie, her limit break had she could cast, it was just random, cast a spell, and it'd be any spell in the game. And if you didn't like what it is, you could hit do over and you could just keep scrolling through until you get something, but it was so random. But one of the rare ones was called the End, and it would literally just remove an enemy from the fight. It's actually the strongest attack in the game because you could use it on any enemy in the game, even like Omega Weapon and Ultima Weapon and Griever and Ultimecia. It didn't matter, you could do it against all of them. It's so ridiculously powerful.
Feel the embrace of fire. Romance flowing.
So yeah, I think that's how we're going to do this, is when we've got a group of enemies, if we're going to use gomage, it's only going to be on the smaller enemies so that we can focus on the big enemies. So she can just sit in this loop of just burning canvas, pyrolyze to apply some more burn if she needs to. And then when Sail's in the party in his place, he can be like, or she can be like, okay, Miles in virtuous stance, let's make sure she does double damage next turn. It's just nothing that he's got that's of any fucking use. His most powerful ability, Strike Storm, very high fire, I mean it is fire. Okay, that's not too bad against him actually, thinking about it. And it left a mark on him. Like that.
So much potential.
if I want flat out damage, we do Minoko, Mael, and Sael. But Mael's going to go to the back so I can bring Lune to the front. Lune's not a great damage dealer. You know, her biggest hit's hitting for like 18 million on a elementally weak Skybreak or something like that. It's not great, but she brings other things to the fight. You know, she's got she's constantly slowing enemies, which is huge. Every time she consumes a light stain, she's applying slow to one of the enemies, or greater slow to one of the enemies. She always opens with attacks, like use up her AP on free aim and then do 4 attacks to get 4 light stains. So she's applying defenseless and powerless to enemies. All things that Gustav can also do at the moment as well. So it doesn't apply slow unless she breaks an enemy. Oh, look, you can do a thing. You can do a thing, Gustav. In fact, if I do Shatter, then you get to keep your overcharge. Cool, we're going to get a Skybreak or Firebreak on him before the end, before he gets unstunned. So we all have stun boost, so we'll do extra damage against stunned enemies. We're not doing a mark, okay, we'll do a Virtuous Strike. Which is, oh actually that's not too bad for a Virtual Strike. See, I think that Strike Storm here would do more damage because it's fire. Like they're resisting against lightning. He's already broken. I think Strike Storm is his probably biggest hit. Oh yeah, 1.7. Not terrible. Get a mark on you, please. Thank you. So this is about the height of what Lune can do. 25 million, which is 10 times what Gustav can do, for example. And she's got a lot of hit everything, you know. Tsunami to slow everyone down. Hell to apply a burn to everyone. Stormcaller so that people can work through shields. There's a lot of use to having Lune in. Over Mael. I mean, one hell of a backup team, Mael and Verso. Yeah, sorry buddy, that's your best move. Oh, actually no, I should have used you to make him defenseless. Oh, he's defenseless, okay. Yeah, we've got to do Crippling Tsunami because that we use both the fire stains, Stormcaller. And all the spells I've got here we use one of the fire stains. This guarantees that I've got the majority is fire. Oh yeah, we got it. powerless, so that his next attack is not very good. And of course you got the weakness gun. Not bad. A mark.
Overflowing with it.
Might be it. Might not. Not this, the burning canvas.
Void takes everything.
Let's roll the dice. 50-50, light or fire. Nearly always comes out light the first time. Survey says light. Of course you did. You see him then. That was fire that killed him. There we go. Okay. Once we get through this fight, I can show you where stun boost is. Oh, how much health is this guy gonna have? Well, let's see. Ivik had 1.4 billion. Go Blue had closer to 2 billion.
Sound like kids.
We must be getting close to the village.
Nice shield you got there, buddy. Shame if something was gonna happen to it.
Oh, it looks the same as all the others.
Hey, don't get caught.
That's the absolute first order of business, is to get that shield off of him.
More dangerous than this.
If you hit him with a critical hit, he will stagger, which will expose his shoulder. Oh dear. Well, that was 238 million. Let's extrapolate from there. Ooh. That's like a sixth, maybe a seventh of his health. Yeah, he's gonna have like 1.5 billion. That's right, his moves are pretty easy to parry, to be fair. Slow, yeah. Oh, yeah. Your best bet.
Time to hit big. Void takes everything.
Start with that, and then we'll go into Pyrolyze because we had extra burn when an offensive.
Blades sharp.
This does more charge, more damage than overcharge, so there's no real need to use overcharge.
Feel the embrace of fire. Let's shake the earth.
And there is movement on the brake bar with that, but not a lot.
I'm ready. Brace yourself.
Oh, only 5 million. How you doing? Kind of want to see. Alright, if this kills him, we're restarting the fight. Just throwing that out there. He's a boss though, so he shouldn't kill him. Yeah, okay, 8 million. Fine. Good to know. This guy's counted as a strong enemy.
Let's keep going.
Ooh, I don't have a... Oh, because I just used the gummage. Shit. Damn, I fucked up. Shit. Yeah, so gummage isn't...
Feel the embrace of fire.
That's the thing, against non-bosses it's cheap and... Hang on. Kind of ruins the point of this challenge, but... Against bosses it's fucking useless. Well, yeah, okay, yeah, 8 million, but you know, there's 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess here we can use Gamage because then she doesn't need Skybreak this turn because she's got to set it up. Okay, yeah, that works for me. Alright, you need to help get that Skybreak ready.
Now's our chance. Feel the embrace of fire. A storm is coming.
Right, okay, yeah. Set up a Skybreak.
Shake the earth.
Fire break.
Doors of Chroma, open! Better.
Why do you take everything?
The big part of this is keeping up your concentration so you don't fuck up your parries. The fight goes on so long. So we'll go a lot quicker once we get sail.
Now's our chance.
You got to think, him having, I mean, I'm estimating about 1.5 billion health. So every million damage I do, I have to do 1,500 times. Just to put that into context. So any million damage turn is like, you can't quite hit a million, or maybe you can just about. Yeah, so if I was playing with just Gustav, I'd have to do that 1,500 times.
Feel the embrace of fire.
If I was playing with just Luna, I'd have to cast. Ooh, okay. We're set up for a sky break when you're broken. We like that. In fact, why don't I just break you now, so that next time round, you're on a broken sky break. Okay, marked, stunned, 794 burn. Yeah. I'm on a 0 on the end of that. So same again, but with another 100 burn.
The elements dance.
You staying stunned. Interesting. Oh, you've lost your defenseless. I mean, shit, we'll try stunned, marked Gomage on him then, I guess. In virtuous stance. See how much damage we can take out. Marked, stunned,
Get out of this campus.
virtuous stance. 60 million, I mean it's a chunk. That's 60 of those 1,500 turns eliminated.
Now is our chance.
Dance begins.
Help me out here, okay.
You can't escape. Void takes everything.
Okay. Got like 7 different abilities that can proc to give me AP when I fire the free aim, and they all went nah. There we go. late. Defenseless, that's all he can do. These fights go, the longer these fights go on, the more I get tempted to restart the fight but put Sayal in the party. I'm trying to adhere to when we get them.
Witness the flame.
Get ready. Keep going. Let the ink flow. Now's our chance.
Like 100 of those, just to again try and keep some context as to how much health this guy has.
Feel the embrace of fire.
Finesse and grace.
300 of those. Of those. I mean, it's just, yeah. Obviously, we're combining everyone's abilities, but oh, Jesus, fucking hell! What is with the marking card today? Okay, something else kicked in there and helped me out.
I'll do it.
So bear in mind also, once we get into half health, we're not halfway through the fight. We're getting close to halfway through the fight, but we did 240 something million damage to him when we broke his shield. All you're really good for is to make sure that the other two do 40% more damage to you. That one attack, the first attack he does, is the most useful thing he's got in his arsenal at the moment, because it means that this does 40% more damage. And everything else does 40% more damage until he gets his turn again. So, Sky Break.
Void takes everything. That's better.
I had a mark there, but I pushed the trigger too many times. There we go.
Doors of chroma. Open. Okay. Feel the embrace of fire.
On gas.
See, here's the thing, like, people who've watched the previous streams will know, or will seen, because I showed this yesterday against, like, Chromatic Abest, I think, and against a Virgin. Say I was in the party now through all of this fight. Round about now, I'd be like, okay, it's time, and she would kill him. Just all of that health, that 800, 900 million he's got left, gone, just one hit. Because I'd been working to consume a bunch of foretell and we'd be hitting with a double damage stunned end slice by now. Dead. Monoko was in the party, he'd never get a turn. He would never get a turn. He would be stunned throughout the entire fight and we'd just be piling on serious damage on him. So that's the ultimate party, is Sael and Monoko need to be in it. Because not only does Monoko break enemies at will, but he does serious damage as well. Serious damage. It's just, you're not going to give me the mark, are you? Okay. I could rework her a bit, put Last Chance and Stendhal on. Maybe that would speed it up. Gustav's holding me back so hard. See, I really want to stick to the kind of, you know, only use the players once we would get access to them in the story, but at the same time I'm aware of the fact that you guys are watching me do the same attacks again and again for like an hour on the same dude, and that cannot be entertaining. So what we're going to do, we're not going to bring Sael in, but we are going to restart the fight. And we're going to play it slightly differently. Bear with me, just thinking. Yeah, alright, Mile. Fuck him up. By virtue of the fact that she's alone, every hit will be critical and she'll do 50% more damage because of solo fighter and last stand critical. Oh my god. Jesus. Well, it ain't gonna kill him. Not even close, but...
Let's spill some.
Removes my shields as well. Really? Fuck. Let's just see how much damage it does. 23 million. And now I've got no shields. Oh, she's got base shields. Thank God for that. Okay.
Witness the flame. Not giving up.
just healed, didn't I?
Witness the flame. Okay. The dance begins. Ready to go. Last chance. Not give it. Blades shut.
I think Claire's life is really fucking useful, but it's getting in my way at the moment.
Ready to go. Blades shut.
Stendhal is useless to me, isn't it?
Void takes everything. It's better. Ready to go. Witness the flame.
Try a virtuous smart gommage on you. Nice.
Time to hit big.
Then we're stanceless. Oh yeah, I don't have the exposing attack on her.
Ready to go. Let's dance. The dance begins.
Losing our burn.
Still
So I'm trying to think how I can speed this fight up with the resources I've got. Got one more idea. I think this one will work. Yeah, okay, okay. Gustav, you're gonna make yourself useful. Yeah. Right. Okay. Here's how we do this. So it seems when he's stunned for 2 turns. Those 2 turns give me an opportunity to do a serious amount of damage.
Witness the flame. I'm ready. That spills.
Right, go for Gustav. Ah, for fuck's sake. What I want it to happen. If I hadn't have fucked that up, that would have been pretty sweet. So we're just building up burn at the moment. Just trying to get a baseline. Keep on applying burn and cool. I've got to parry that because I don't want to lose their shields.
Out of this campus. The dance begins. Okay. Ready to go. I'm ready. Shut. Get out of this campus.
Right, go for Gustav. That works.
Let's dance. That's better. Finesse and grace.
revived him too soon.
Time to hit big. Okay. Ready to go.
I mean, he's right there. That'll do.
Time to hit. Get out of this campus. Blades sharp. Void is everything. The dance begins.
Fucking hell, the 14th shot, we finally got a mark on him. Jesus Christ.
Ready to go. Sharp. Ready to go. Blades sharp. Witness the blades. The dance begins. Get out of this campus. The dance begins. Void takes everything. This will hurt. That's better. Not leaving you behind. On guard.
Damn you. What I need is for him to get just one hit on Gustav and kill him, and then Mael parries anything else that comes. The only attack he does that zeroes on a single person, he's only done that to Mael. I fucked up the timing on both of the lightning strikes. The first one I parried with Gustav and didn't with Mael, and then the next time I didn't parry with Gustav, he died, and then I immediately failed to parry with Mael, which means I lost all the shields that I just gained like half a second earlier. the idea of this build we currently have right here is he dies a lot, and every time he dies, fill up the break bar, and I can do a shitload of damage, and then rinse and repeat. But this motherfucker's not cooperating. He's just like, yeah, but what if, right? I keep going for my L and messing things up for you. Can we do that? Do that. Well, there's no doubt this is going faster than it was. God damn it! Stop doing the hit everyone attack, for fuck's sake. God fuck's sake! And I got a shield affinity. I should have 5 shields, but I keep missing the second fucking parry and losing my bastard shields. Oh. Right, well, let's double that. I could go march on your stunned marked self for, I don't know, 20 million? 24. You remain stunned. Bring out burning canvas for 6, 13, 20, 26, 33.7 million. I don't need to revive Gustav this time round. I probably should have done Pyrolyze actually. Paralyze here. Puts me in defensive. I got a bit more burn with you. I'm 20 burn. Bring Gustav back. Just like, oh yeah, I'll have a go. Put the powerless on them. Boom. She actually gets an extra turn because of that. That's interesting. And we gamage our way back into a virtuous stance. It's working. I mean, it's slow, but it's a damn sight faster than what we were working with. Just applies a bit of burn, maybe a bit of mark. Just a little bit of damage. I mean, he has had the biggest hit of the fight because he did do the break. See, Gustav, see the dude right next to me? Do this to him. Fuck you, man. This guy's pissing me off. Jesus. So, yeah, but what if I just keep aiming for you? Or do the expedition attack? Like so. I'm trying to build up shields on my L, and this prick is... I can get a substantial amount of extra damage if I can get those shields full. And yeah, like I say, this guy's like, but no, I don't want that to happen, so I'm not going to let it happen. Right, hit Gustav, kill him. Oh my god, he was still alive. Thank you. Perfect. There we are. I've got 4 shields. We're in virtual stance. We put a Pyrolyze on first, so that when I break him, he has 898 burn on him. We do a gommage while he's marked. He's double marked, so it only removes 1 mark. Didn't even remove that. That's 27 million. And then we come in to burning canvas with 900 burn. 7, 12, 17, 23, 28. He's still stunned. No, we get ourselves back into... Hey, of course, I've got fucking stun boost. There we go. So we do another gommage. Oh, we're hurting you now, bitch. We're hurting you now. And then we do another burning canvas. I don't have to revive Gustav yet. This guy's turn is going to be, he's no longer stunned, and then it's my turn. I'm in offensive stance, so we want to go... Paralyze. Because that puts me in offensive stance. He's powerless on, so... Now, do me a favour, just go straight for Gustav. Just straight for him straight away this time, just for the fuck of it, so I can just have a couple of good turns. No? Okay. Maybe next time.
Get out of this campus.
Still say I would have killed him quicker. Just putting this out there. I keep banging this drum, but it's a fucking correct drum to bang. Bang. Bang, bang on the drum. I was going to say, stop parrying, you prick. God damn. Well, we want to get more burn on him before we break him. So he has 1,000 burn. Go in with the gommage. He immediately removes a fuckload of his burn. That prick. Okay.
Get out of this campus. Blades sharp. Witness the flames. Ready.
Oh shit. Fuck.
Still need your help.
Straight for Gustav. No? Oh, yeah, maybe. Fuck! Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh! Ah. God damn it. I let go all those shields. I'm trying to get up to 9 shields, and I've managed to get it to 4. If I'd have played this better, I'd be on 9 and I'd be doing more damage with my gommages and canvases. Well, actually shooting Gustav, there we go. Come on, hit Gustav, hit Gustav. Just, no, okay. Fuck me. Get that burn up.
Get out of this campus.
Come on, Ultimate Sakapatati, cooperate more. There's my 4 shields. There's
Witness the flames.
extra burn. Break. Gommage. Into virtuous stance. in virtual stance. We are going to do burning canvas, but get my gradient up ready. Go on, attack with your dead partner on Gustav. Yeah. Ooh yeah. Love that. 7 shields. Hell yeah. Right. We add more burn. And then break him to double the burn. I mean, I might as well just try to find it all. Oh no, didn't use a mark though.
Get out of this campus. Ready to go. Time to hit big.
Ooh, so put my stats stuff on it. Shit, I done fucked up.
On me.
Nine shields, let's fucking go.
The dance begins. I'm ready. Finesse and
I need to parry it because with shield affinity I'm doing more damage with shields, and then with powered shield I'm doing an extra 5% per shield. But shield affinity means if I take a hit it removes all the shields, so that's why I have to parry when that move comes in rather than just tank the hit and let him die, because that doesn't actually help. Gustav, die. Thank you. She's like, Gustav, don't die. And I'm like, yeah. You say that? Fuck. God. Damn it. Oh, that's irritating. Oh, there's a bunch of 5% more damage. Yeah, that's going to have to be Gustav's role, I think, is he's the one who tanks the hit to build up the shields and break the... Hell yeah. So we had 1.5 billion health, 27 minutes that took, and that was with a more optimized build. Jesus. Sael's going to be rough to fight against, though I suppose it doesn't actually matter if I lose that fight. In fact, it might be better to do that. Okay, yeah, I was talking about like a fucking hour and a half ago. There's an item over here. Just some chroma, I think. No, lumina.
Nice.
Then over here. That's an energy sync shard. And then down here is stun boost. Very useful picto that's worth acquiring, equipping, learning, and then equipping to everybody ASAP. Extra 30% damage against stunned enemies is huge. Huge. I do want to get all the music and stuff on this run, so
It's really a village of
I'll
gestural.
have a bit of a look around.
They seem better at surviving than humans.
Guess intelligence is not a prerequisite for survival on the continent. Now to find the chief's house. Probably the biggest one.
We can use that.
Oh, there's another room with it's the crew. It's all the devs and Minoko. So we're going to have to do Mael in the tournament. Realistically, as she's my biggest damage dealer at the moment. And my choice is Lune, Gustav or Mael. It's going to have to be Mael. Nothing I really need around here or there. Get some money in there if you shoot the mirror. But I don't really need money. Okay, so with having Gustav able to just tank hits for us, that could be pretty useful because this guy can have a lot of health. Yeah. So he's going to be considered a weak enemy, isn't he? Yeah, fuck it. Try to rob me. I view that as acceptable because, you know, they're trying to rob me, so I just dismiss them. This next fight. Oh. You want 5? Yeah. These guys, the way they talk, remind me of the robots in Stray. And that is another French studio as well, so yeah. That means anything. Oh, it's tempting. Yeah, she's doing vendor fights. Sorry. Give access to her in a minute. We'll just pretend that we did this fight afterwards.
Here we go. Maybe that's smart. Well done. Lady Luck smart. Try me.
Yeah, 371 million with minimal setup. This is why Sael is joining the party permanently the moment we unlock her. The instant, the microsecond. Because she's an absolute monster. Look at that. Didn't really do that much setup for it. And you don't sell anything, but we're going to fight all the vendors just in case they sell music. Okay, there's not really a lot to do here at the moment other than this. So Mael's going to have to be the tournament. No, I can't put Sael in the tournament because
It wasn't.
story-wise we haven't unlocked it yet. It's weird because you can play as Minoko when you fight Minoko, when you meet Minoko. So you can have Minoko versus Minoko, you can do that, but you can't have Sael versus Sael in a New Game Plus. But we've got to get through 3 fights where the enemies have 250 million health or something each.
Noko said you could help us cross the sea.
Depending on how the Sael fight goes, I might just let her kill me as well, because it doesn't really matter. I've already got all the weapons, I'm not losing out and letting that happen. Plus Sael gets a victory screen and well, she's got her weapon.
A white-haired man, the story did. You know him. He exists.
We already defeated your ultimate sack of cat.
Dum dum. See, dum dum also means here I come. I know that much because I fought her enough times.
The stranger.
Oh, it lagged showing me the input, so I tapped X to speed it up, and I guess I selected X.
Teo, 56 expedition. Man, I could barely think straight. Hulking just short broke my skull. What the fuck kind of friendly fight was that? Oh, I'm bleeding out. Their medic is bloody useless. He just keeps telling me about his bone problems. But I'm gonna die here, aren't I?
I've never heard this song. I've played this game 800 hours. This fight has never lasted long enough for me to hear that this song has fucking lyrics. Even on my no picto playthrough, even in the most difficult challenges I gave myself, the fight never lasted long enough for me to find out that this song had fucking lyrics. Bear with me, I'm gonna bop for a minute because I've never heard this song before. Because I've never like I say, the fight's never lasted long enough. Oh, okay, I guess the song ended. Oh, here it comes again. Oh my god, I looked away for a brief moment. This guy's one of the weakest enemies probably in the game. let me get them marked. And Claire's life, yeah. Alright, book now. Yes, buddy, I was toying with you. Okay, this might take a minute. Time past burn. There we go. Round 1 of 4. He was the weakest. That's gotta be my
here's the thing. Sail's probably going to win the fight against me because the fight never lasts long enough for me to really learn her moves.
I think she's actually weaker than the Gestrels we fight, but maybe not.
Okay. I don't know how this will go, because like I say, I've never really had an opportunity to learn her attacks because I normally kill her in the first couple of moves. If she even gets a turn.
See how?
How? You guys, you're alive. I thought I was the only one left. we get here? They're expecting a bit of a show, aren't we?
Time to hit big. I'm ready. Witness the flames. Flames shine. Ready to go. Void takes everything. Witness the flames. On guard. Let's dance. Time to hit big. On guard.
Do we try it?
On guard. Void takes everything. that wasn't so bad.
Yeah, it really just felt like beating old people.
So it wasn't so bad. Am I one of those old people?
One day, I hope. Hey, how'd you end up here?
Oh, after the beach, I ended up in an odd yellow forest, not too far from here. Had to dodge a few nevrons, but luckily I met a gestural who guided me here. What about you?
Well, I woke up next to a waterfall and...
We can talk later. Let's get back to Golga.
No time.
I like having Gustav have the break ability, that there's a faster way to break them by letting him tank a hit. So... Sail. Oh sorry, Mael or Lune rather. Sail's a given.
Champion! Rago! Well, this way. Get out my way!
The password is get out of my way.
Very gestural-ish.
Es que Néstor se soquimas virago. Uniso, poco quitorero. Rico pastorcito coranisi. Niso gamabi de poco.
As loud as we can. Got it.
Thank you for everything.
Io sono di votore.
Gestural positive.
Una forte. Rico pemi coranisi.
Thanks, Chef.
Right. Yeah, so Gustav is gonna, well, die, revive, break the enemy, apply defenseless and powerless and all that shit. And then we'll start powering up Sael. Mael can be doing what she does, you know, applying burn, using burning canvas, pyrolays, and Gustav's Armage. He can be filling up break bars by just tanking hits from enemies. And she can be slowly charging up, but also buffing Mael. Yeah, I think that should work pretty well for now until we can get Monoko in the party, which will, rather than having to die to break, he'll just break enemies regularly. Right, so we are dividing evenly. We've got 20, so you get 10. Well, and you get 10. Cool. Yeah, okay, we're going to call it there for today. Man, these dungeons taking time. And the village wasn't too long, but yeah. I'm going to call it there for now. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. We will head into Esquia's cave and then over to Yellow Harvest and clear out the chromatic enemy who's out in the world map nearby, the chromatic brawler. And then, yeah, we may have time, depending how long it takes us to get through Yellow Harvest. Yeah, then we'll head to Stonewave Cliffs. But for now, I'm out. Thanks for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with some more.